Welcome back to 2idiletsplay. We are gonna play Monster Prom. Hopefully we're gonna finish it soon.
Hey everybody.
Okay, you first.
Oh yeah, it is my turn, huh? Alright, so I'm gonna go to our boy Calculester. I sit down with Calculester and Zoe. Zoe seems to have brought some fresh sanity today. That is, there's a screaming man strapped to the table and is currently siphoning his sanity out through his eye sockets. Zoe, I am afraid I must take issue with your current practice.
What, eating?
Eating in a manner which causes a human to repeatedly scream, "Kill me," while voiding his bowels and bladder. It does not seem nice.
Are you for real?
Look, I was born this way, okay? Well, not so much born as ripped from the fabric of reality itself and animated with equal parts raw malice and the concept of despair. But still, don't judge me.
I do not possess the necessary firmware to judge you, Zoe. I do, however, wish that you would find another way to attain sustenance. You can't You can't stand to see these two at odds. Maybe you could convince Zoe to change her ways. Or convince Calculester that they don't need changing. Oh, come on, Calculester. Sanity isn't even one of the top 5 worst things Zoe could be devouring from this dude.
Oh, wait.
Oh, crap, I didn't want to choose that. Hello. Status skeptical. Please list 5 things worse to devour from this man than his sanity.
Oh, that's easy. Deep-seated insecurities is one. Poop is another. The crippling fear of death present in all mortals.
I'd have to agree with poop.
Pee. And worst of all, opinions.
Are his opinions really that bad?
Well, he's a prominent user on Reddit.
Understood. Complete analysis. Sanity is not acceptable food substitute compared to his several things that are worse.
Nice. It's like I always say, when life gives you lemons, compare those lemons to the all-consuming void. The void is way worse than a couple of lemons.
Couldn't agree more. Mostly because you're interested in smooching Zoe.
Let's do this!
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna sit with Mermista and Scott. I can't remember her name, but I'm gonna call her Mermista. Have you seen She-Ra yet?
I have not seen She-Ra.
Oh, dude, it's so good. There's 2 seasons out, and they're short, and they're hilarious and adorable. Anyway, as you approach Scott and Miranda's table, you see that the entire table is covered in exotic silverware. Do you want to be Scott and I'll be Mermaid?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I can't remember her name. Oh, Miranda.
Oh, what's this one for?
That's the forking spoon. It's a spoon for picking up your forks so that you don't have to touch them with your fingers. I can never remember what voice I gave her.
I think it's... Oh crap, I can't remember either. I think you're close though, because I remember you switching it up.
Yeah.
And that one?
That's the tuning fork. It's for making sure all your other silverware is tuned to A minor, as is proper.
But what about that one?
That's the dairy knife. It's for milk.
Wow. Do people ever invent new silverwares?
All the time, but none of them are any good. It would take a genius of true subtlety to improve on the existing canon. A genius of true subtlety?
Genius.
Genius and subtlety are your middle fucking names. You suggest the ultimate new silverware. Hands.
Hold on.
What?
But hands aren't very charming.
But I'm going for Scott, not, Miranda.
That's true.
Oh, that's you. Never mind.
Wow. My favorite silverware.
Egad, so crude.
I know, right? My only more favorited silverwares are face and mouth.
Scott, I think you're misunderstanding the purpose of silverware.
No, I don't think so. Look.
Scott reaches into his backpack and pulls out 2 silver hands, a silver face, and a silver mouth. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
He holds the hands in his hands and the face in his mouth and devours his lunch in a highly counterintuitive way. I stand corrected.
You're not standing, you're sitting. Anyway, now I gotta put on some ointment. All that silver is really bad for my skin.
Scott lets you put the ointment on him. Nice.
Nice.
Hell yeah, dude. Everybody chooses a part of their body. Belly button.
The eye. I don't know.
How bearable it would be to live from now on with an extra unit of that part of your body attached to your forehead.
You mean my third eye opened?
I think it would be pretty gross having a belly button on your forehead.
That's true.
I can deal with a third eye.
Bearable. I guess mine's is more bearable.
Yeah.
Having a third eye would be pretty cool.
It
Sure.
would be awesome.
Let's see. So I'm not bold, and I'm not charming. I should go try to be a bit more bold, though. Or charming. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Oh my god. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of 1 STD.
That's staph infection, dude.
Oh my god, I wouldn't want to get that. It seems like Zoe is practically blushing magenta as she sidles up to you.
So,
Oh.
listen,
Oh.
Carbo. Hanging out at school and getting into wacky shenanigans is great and everything, but it's also randomly absurd and absurdly random, and I just want to have some kawaii date time. So what if we do something super, super cute and adorable together, like a nice little picnic? I mean, I still want it to be personal to me, you know, so I might have to have the picnic in a pocket dimension nightmare void that holds a special place in my heart. It's just a super cute, super cozy despair realm, devoid of any sense and unreachable to normal minds. So I like to hang out there and watch anime on my phone between classes. Anyway, wanna meet me there in a few? I'll bring us some cute little picnic snacks. You try to think of a way to keep from losing your sanity and getting your soul fractured. See ya in a few.
Aw, shit. That sounds super adorable except for the losing your mind part. But you know a good way to fix that. Let's grab a cup of coffee, some nuts, some blueberries, scarf them down, all food well-known being good for your brain. Or purchase a foil anti-void hat from the very trustworthy dude who sells stuff in the dark alley behind the school.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna choose the smart answer. You stop by the school snack shop, which is a thing that exists, but is rarely mentioned because, what, you think you know every single location is Spooky High? You don't. You get a half calf macchiato, triple Sauhel latte, some trail mix, and blueberries, and shove them in your old foo hole. Immediately you can feel them magic working.
Hey there, Carbo. You ready to head to the despair realm?
Getting like was it like a Roxbury?
Oh my god, I love Roxbury. Oh, I miss Roxbury so much.
Oh, they're so good. You sure hope so. Zoe takes your hand, and you can feel your heart pound and your pulse race. She leads you onward.
So here it is. I hope you like the atmosphere. I mean, not the atmosphere, like the vibe. I mean, I hope that you like that as well. I just mean, like, literally how devoid of oxygen the actual atmosphere here is.
Whether or not this would have been a problem for you normally, which is frankly debatable, it certainly isn't today. Not after that healthy, energizing snack. You always use a healthy snack to start the day off right. You decimate obstacles from geometry tests to getting impaled with a spear, which are equally likely at this school.
Are you having fun? You seem like you're having fun, right? Like, you're having fun? I mean, you're not not shrieking with agony and your eyes haven't melted out of your face and you're still speaking coherently, so that's pretty good for this dimension.
It's a good baseline for any date, really. You and Zoe have a wonderful and super cutesy time drinking your sodas to the sounds of the wind echoing in your ears, eerily like the shrieks of dying. It seems like your healthy snack wasn't quite healthy enough to keep your brain from any change whatsoever because you're now inexplicably highly emphatic to the feelings of raccoons. But it was still everything Zoe dreamt of, specifically that you survived it and you gained a +2 charm with raccoons, which bleeds over into your regular monster life too, along with +2 fun.
Let's do this!
Alright, Boogle, where do I want to go? I need some creativity. Which one is creativity? Is that the auditorium? Yes, auditorium.
Yeah. Alright, let's go there.
That day while rehearsing for the class play, you totally forget your lines. It's terrible! But you don't let that get you down. You start improvising all your lines. And it's marvelous! Somehow it enhances the path of the play in unexpected ways. And that's saying something since half of your improvisation is a rap battle against your inner fears. You gain +2 creativity.
Cool.
Scott catches up with you afterwards, panting from excitement.
Hey, bro. I was just thinking today about how much I like you and want to share all my favorite things with you. And I thought about sharing my bones with you, and I don't remember where I buried any of them. And I thought maybe we could go out peeing together, and peeing on each other's territory would be wrong. And I don't know how to share the moon or where it is right now. But I guess that just leaves my 2 favorite things in the whole world, cheerleading and sports. And since you're not on the sports team, cheerleading it is. Let's cheer together, bro. What's that? You wanna know we're cheering for? Well, I thought I'd leave that up to you. What should we cheer for, bro?
The first one is like, we should cheer for the working class. Nothing will aid the rise of the proletariat like a hearty cheer. I'm gonna go with the second one. We should cheer for each other because friendship is the greatest sport of all. So charming.
Yes, we will cheer for each other's cheering, and our cheering will make each other's cheering more cheerful.
Scott picks you up and tosses you in the air. But before you hit the ground, he's in your arms, ready for you to toss him.
Toss me higher, bro. With friendship, anything is possible.
You toss Scott into the air, but somehow the force of your encouragement allows him to toss you again. You can fly! You fly into space! You crash into the sun! The sun is no match for your love for each other.
I can't tell whether this fire in my heart is me getting burned up by the sun or my love for you.
It's probably both. You slingshot around the sun, traveling faster than the speed of light. You crashed into Earth 7 days ago, right before the opposing team scored a touchdown in last week's sports game. You obliterate the enemy quarterback.
Oh my god, that's a physics joke. Yeah! Cheerleading!
Cheerleading indeed. And now you have an entire extra week to hang out with Scott. Which won't be reflected in the game, you time-traveling cheater. You gain +2 boldness and 1 fun. I'm doing good.
Alright,
this
so
is you.
I've been doing terrible with Calculaster. I'm gonna try Zoe, because I know I'm gonna get rejected by Calculaster.
Okay. I'm gonna ask
Alright,
Scott.
Hey, bro.
Bam.
I love dumb guys.
Sure.
That's pretty great. You
Uh,
finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom
Are
with
you
you.
for real?
Oh, that's very flattering. But I can never date you. You see, my favorite secret ship ever has been Carbo and a bowl of cereal. Don't get me wrong, you're funny and sorta sexy, but what kind of person would I be if I destroyed my favorite ship ever? A monster! but like the bad kind.
Hard pass.
So, hard pass.
Oh boy.
Aw.
Someone should write a fix-it of this.
This failure haunted you the rest of your life, and you never moved on, becoming a total and constant failure. You never succeeded at anything again.
Poor Carbo.
Except for that time you won at Monsters Got Talent. But your talent was being a failure at love. It astonished everyone how bad you were at romance. Not any less sad, though.
Let's do this!
Alright, come on, Beagle. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you.
Prom? I don't know a lot about math, bro, but you plus me seems to equal a great night. Let me check our math book to be sure.
That isn't a correct formula, but Scott is still thrilled by your upcoming prom date.
We're the perfect team.
Prom night was rad.
Look at how good you look.
I know, I'm sexy as hell. You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer.
Cool. You got some new shit?
Nice.
Carbo, best at recognizing the nuances between black metal and death metal. Scott's quote. What's a quote?
Aw, you stupid. Oh my god, we did it.
There's us.
Those 3 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott became an athlete. Not so long ago, he won a prestigious national award for being the best at doing sports. Zoe dedicated the next several years to writing her most ambitious fanfic ever. It focused on the struggles of Shaggy containing and controlling his limitless power. It delved into the psychological nuances of the Mystery Gang, which also included crossovers with Akira, Flubber, and the unbearable lightness of being.
They really threw in a Shaggy meme?
Yeah, I didn't realize how recent this game was until just now.
Yeah.
It was said to mix Tolstoy's mastery of prose and the juiciness of a very juicy Big Mac. It ended up entering the Western literary canon. Damien found peace in the most unexpected way. He kept punching everything till one day he punched his own anger to death.
Damn.
He's written a book about it.
Wow.
For those 3 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for Monster Prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start.
Hooray!
We did it! Oh my
That's
gosh!
Monster Prom. So now this is just photos of all of us hanging out.
That's so cute!
So thank you, Viper Fish and Corey O'Brien,
Maggie Herskowitz.
Adam Tyranny, Jesse Cox. You guys are all great. Took a long time to make this game, I'm sure.
Yeah. The characters are adorable.
I love them all. They made like really good characters
They did.
for this entire thing. So if you take Zoe to prom, you basically go through her eldritch madness and her fanfics and love of that. But you also end up encountering a lot of the character named, his name's like Kappa or something. But he's supposed to represent like the embodiment of like the most contemptible neckbeard you can think of.
Ooh.
Like someone who's like a purist about like content and like a purist about like people and beliefs and just all this other stuff. And so it's just he's kind of he's just a terrible little guy. But like you have a lot of kind of debates with him about that stuff. So it's like, yeah, this show, should we revamp it? And it's just like, no, nobody should ever revamp the show because if it gets revamped, it kills what it was originally and blah, blah, blah. And all it is just pandering to people. And it's just, he's a little dork.
Ugh.
I want to go after Miranda because I've never seen anything on her path.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys
Look at
for
that.
watching. This was so fun. I guess we will catch you later on 2idiletsplay.
See ya, everyone.
Bye.